Unfortunately, I have to re-record this. Chastity belts. CHASTITYBELTS. I'm gonna do a retake. Chastity belts. CHASTITY belts. BELTS. Chastity belts. Well, I have figured out that if there was so much SA trauma that you couldn't keep your dick in your pants and just saw a lady walking in the streets and just felt like I'm going to rape her, strip her of her innocence, lead her to insanity, and you know, just damage someone randomly for the rest of their lives, making them feel embarrassed. Like I did say, people should actually as well keep their dicks. I mean, maybe they can keep sexual offenders' dicks, maybe covered as well, you know? I mean, I'm already using self help, and I've realized that hypersexuality exposed as at a young age might cause certain sexual irregulations, and your brain to be rewired a certain way. No matter how much they talk about your brain's programmability, some will just choose to do what they want. I had to retake the video. Well, practically, if I hadn't retaken this video, I'm practically starting from the end of the video, trying to remember the beginning. So to guys are, obsessed with poster girls posted up on their walls and just randomly jack off to it. I did have, the same thing. Like, we could take like this popular Korean boy band as an example. I just like pretty much did jerk off to them, to their existence, and they made that much of an impact on me. Well, I've pretty much matured now. I've grown up a little bit. I don't know why they keep trying to institutionalize Nikki, regardless of the fact that it's been over decades. I'm talking about she literally has settled down and given birth to a son. And it's still the same government trying to use these tactics on her. And it doesn't even make any sense to me. It was practically an 8-minute video before I did re-record. I'm just about 5 minutes in right now. Well, just as to illicit substances, you know. I did talk about that, but I don't remember exactly what I did say, you know. Um, I wish I did get tatted up actually. Body art does mean a lot. It does have history. It's not just an ink and a gun. That's why you see traditional body art. It dates way back, and we still have a couple of body artists now still living in this generation, you know. About your youth, you really should realize that the older generation, I'm talking about, he or she actually is in their 60s, pushing 70, thrive off picking up on the youth and draining them of their energy because they do want to still, you know, cling on to their youth that has already been lost over time because they really lived it. And you know, I'm dealing with this narcissistic parenting right now where they just have this thing where they like to pick on the younger youth and make them feel dumb and not heard because they are the future actually. And everyone is used to the traditional mindset. You know what? I'm going to lift my hand right now and slap this little girl because she doesn't know what she's talking about. And then they will go on to suck off your youth because they've already lost their youth. That's how they are. That's how the older generation is, unfortunately. And you, as the Gen Z person you are, just this young adult that you are, need to realize that you really are making that much of an impact with just your presentation itself. Today is not my good day. Today I look stripped of my youth, as you can tell. I look very drained. I've just been very drained. Right after this, I already took the trash in. Mom even finds my cooking disgusting, but she'll go on to tell me that I'm lazy and I don't do anything around the house and I don't cook. She made Chinese. She did not make Chinese. She bought Chinese yesterday. If it's a lie, today is October 16th. Yesterday was October 15th. There was Chinese in the fridge. She woke up at 2 a.m. to ask me what I was doing. I indeed was fucking up the meal in the fridge, being the fat fuck that I am, regardless of the fact that I still care about how I look presentation-wise. And, she's actually a fat fuck as well, so you have two fat fucks living together. One projects on the other, whilst the other is actually trying to be a little bit more cautious, because this is America as well. And I represent America. This is America's dirty pussy, by the way. Dirty money, God's country and all. If you can tell by the title depicted, it really is the truth. And they actually do want me institutionalized just like Onika. And it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't at all. They want her dead because that's just how men are. just want to stick their dicks in everything. I think that fat fuck is back home, so I'll take my rest now. I'll take my leave. Have a great afternoon. It's almost 12:15.